we've got Andariel going on for a Terror Zone, so let's just do some Terror runs and let's see if we can find any items. So this is a item find barbarian that I've got. It's definitely not an ideal build for boss farming. Oops. Oops. Bloody, I didn't even select the correct weapon. Oh, well, that's what players 1 gets us, just one item. That's awful. Probably want to play players 3. Let's put it up to players 3, see how that goes now. The one good thing about this is totally safe. This is basically one of the safest builds you can play. So just teleport straight to Andariel. And you can just shout everything away. Swap to your other weapons. And then just give it some smacks in the face. Actually, I didn't even shout properly. I love how I said this is like one of the safest builds and almost died. Oh, what's going on? Why does players 3 just change so much more difficult? Jesus. It's actually so crazy. Alright, let's change to some item finding on the corpses of hawking. Nothing off Andariel. Let's continue. I'm just going to drop the players count back to 1, and just if it drops one item, it drops one item, whatever. Okay, buff on the offhands because they've got higher skill levels. Alright, teleport to Andariel. I don't have my magic find Sork set up at the moment because everything's on this character, so that's why we're stuck on the barbarian. That's the druid's set helm. What's it got? Cold res, I think, is the thing that rolls different on it. 43 cold res. I just had the so I just found that just before I started recording, and that was just out in a dark wood terror zone off hawking. So you do find items off item find, and Trengle's helm being the hardest one of the set to find, it's actually a pretty decent pickup. So just give us some smacks in the face. Grand Charm. What do we got? Oh, perfect lightning. See, that's how easy that is. 59 to mana. No thanks. Actually, I think that might be an upgrade for me. I don't think I've got a perfect lightning sunder, so I'm actually pretty pleased with that. Okay, this is the one I want. So I don't ever manipulate the time to generate Andariel runs. It's only whenever she comes up normal. Nothing. So the reason why Andariel is godly, like she's the best place to farm. So if you've not actually if you don't know what terror zones are, if you don't know, if you've been away from the game forever, if you're even new, which Diablo still gets new players. So for starters, terror zone matches your level. So we're 90, or it's actually 2 levels above, up to a certain point. And each difficulty has like a different cap, right? Small charm. 9 poison res isn't not that bad. Yeah, so the way Andariel works, back in Lord of Destruction, you would go and do an Andariel, right? just as your normal quest when you're running through the game. And if you killed Andariel and then you left and you went to Act 2 before you left game, Andariel would be bugged and she will always drop her quest drop rewards. So every boss you kill for the first time has a different set of items they drop. So like you're playing through the game normally, you kill Diablo, you kill Bale, whatever it is, the first time you kill them, you might notice that you have like some better items and you're like, oh, that was actually pretty good, I got some good items out of that. And then you go back and you take them down again and you're like, hey, wait a minute, like I've got like only 3 blue items now, that's awful, like you tricked me. So that's the difference between a, I thought that was a ring. That's the difference between a quest kill and just your regular kill. So you only get the quest kill once. However, with Andariel, if you killed her, then you went to Act 2, you unlock quest kills forever. It's just on your character for that difficulty forever. But if you saved and quit before you went to Act 2, then you're a bit stuffed and you've lost the quest kills forever on that character. Heavy boots. A Colossus girdle. Yeah, so anyway, in Diablo 2 Resurrected, they just changed it where Andariel is 24/7 quest bugged. So it doesn't matter what you do, she's always going to drop her quest reward. So basically they gave her a slight buff. So just in case people who didn't know about it missed out, they basically just unlocked it for everyone. And just made it, so that just made it a little bit easier to find items. Grand Scepter. I don't know if that's a grail find for me on D2R. Definitely have found it before. So that's fine that they gave her constant. I don't know. I'm gonna hang on to Rust Handle. I don't think I've found it in D2R. Wrong one. Yeah, so that's completely fine if you have always access to Andariel's quest rewards, because Andariel is actually a pretty low level boss, so she has a pretty limited item pool. But then, you know, they come out with Terror Zones, a brand new introduction into the game. An amulet. We got Griswolds, Sivherbs. It's all paladin items. Reinforced mace. Zac Rim Shield. Oh, that might be a good item. What have we got? Only 7 resist all. That's a shame. This item here is fantastic if you find it ethereal. This one also rolled pretty low at 106 enhanced defense. I mean enhanced damage. So yeah, going back to the explanation, Andariel with Terror Zones matches your level. So now we're doing Andariel. She's like 90, or she might even be higher. Like bosses might be a little bit higher than the area level. But either way, it doesn't matter. If she's level 90, she can drop every item in the game. Or actually, maybe 91. I might need to be 91 for her to drop everything. But it doesn't matter. Like, still, like her drop table at the moment, even with me being a little bit lower, is still pretty awesome. Chaos armor, that's Trangles. So that's a second Trang item today. It's gotta find the gloves, belt and shield. Okay. Okay, do it. Teleport around. And this is also one of the benefits of playing offline, where you've got your static maps. So you can just shout everyone away. Also, Andariel is... Oh my god. Jesus, why couldn't I hit her? Andariel's weak to fire, so like a fire sork is just so much better. Yeah, but as you can see, that our mercenary is surviving, just because he's got like 5,000 health. He probably also has a good set of resist. 85 poison. It's a little low on fire, but you know, we're only in Act 1, so that's fine. So swap over, do some hawking because they were champions. Wormhind boots, Colossus sword. We're after the Colossus blade. They're shit, so let's leave. And terror zones last an hour, and they change on the hour. So what is there, like a whole... Oops. I still got what, 45 minutes left for this if I wanted to keep on going. That's my phone. I forgot to turn off notifications, so enjoy that. Okay. Smack that guy in the face, take Andariel out. Probably heal him up and then just swap your weapons and start hawking everywhere. So some things also die off screen, so you might want to just run around and check, see if anything dropped while they were off screen. Okay, there we go. I've already done a build overview of this berserker. So if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and give it a watch, and then it fully goes over. It goes over every single skill and item that I've got. That cryptic sword's actually fairly rare. You don't come across them that often. What is it? Plague? Is that the exceptional one? I think this is the plague one. It's like plus the poison. No, this is the cold one. Cold absorb. Freezes target +4. Enhanced damage. Increased attack speed. Lots of cold damage. Frostwind. So I haven't seen a Frostwind in a hot minute. Probably want to finish my thought off before I lose my thought. Wow, I completely lost my thought there. Anyway, hey, there's our Stone of Jordan. Happy with that. That's a blue phase blade. How do I know it's a Stone of Jordan? Because I'm taking it to Kane to identify for me. And I got Nature's Peace. There you go. Okay. So what are we running? I think we're at 383 magic find. Not the greatest. I think I remember the thought I had before. I want to level up because I'm so close to leveling. The war spike. Ah, damn it. Okay, so we got... So this is a very difficult item to find. Man catcher, not so much. War spike, not so much. only 20% MF. I'm pretty sure that like rolled the lowest it can. I think it can go up to 50. But we'll hold on to those because that's really hard to come by. Natalia's claws. Okay. And you see people's hauls of when they item find off Andariel. There's Natalia's set claws. You got the Viper Fork. It's a very strange weapon. Really, really fast. Like this attack speed is extremely fast. And it is a elite item, but it's got like a really high level requirement to use, and it's so rare, so you won't ever find it in a playthrough and use it. And by the time you actually find one, you've already found a better rune word. So it just unfortunately doesn't have a place in the game. Spied helm, that's really unfortunate. That's yeah, really sad. So you want to find the unique Spied helm. Colossus blade as well, that's unfortunate. That could have been grandfather if that rolled. Unique. So yeah, if I want to level up, I probably want to take on all of the boss packs. So what did we find again? Oh yeah, Ondals. So we found the mace earlier. I don't know if I've got this saved. I'm sure I do. I tossed the mace on the ground because I've found like a million of them. Yeah, so you see people's hauls of Andariel, and there's like, oh yeah, I just found, in that last session I found Mang Song's weapon, like, Mang Song's lesson, and I found like Death's Web or something, and I'm like, get the hell out of it. Like, to find two of like the rarest items in the game is just unbelievable. A light plate. We can hawk over here. Alright. I'm still looking for Mang Song's lesson. Death's Web. Death's Fathom. What's that? A circlet. Griffin's diadem. So I have found one, and I think it was like probably on the last run on an Andariel, just exactly like this. I was just doing terrorize Andariel. Got a ring. Alright. So hoping I find a Zod rune or, you know, something awesome, but Tyrael's Might, Stone of Jordan. Well, actually did not expect to find a Stone of Jordan. I always joke about it, but there you go. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, very happy about that. I don't think I've got many of them. I think that might be a second one I've got. So I think I've got one BK, one Stone of Jordan, and I have already sold one to do Diablo clone. So very happy with that. If you find one Stone of Jordan in a one Terror Zone run through, you're dreaming. Like, you're super happy. And Andariel is the best place to find it, even in Nightmare. It's actually slightly higher odds. So she doesn't have to be Terror Zone. So on Nightmare, it's super easy to do. You know, she dies to some gas. So if you need to drop a fart or something, just go and fart on her, and she'll pass away, and then she'll drop your Stone of Jordan. Obviously, higher play count helps. So on Nightmare, you can definitely increase it. There's that's a, oh my god, Tower Rushes. Is that the set? No, it's a Suburbs.
Yes.
So Tower Rushes amulet also drops from Andariel too. That's, I remember I found, so this was a few years ago, probably 2017 I think. Holy shit. Just saying that's like almost 10 years ago. Oh, yellow Scourge, like a rare Scourge. That hurts. That's Horizon's like Tornado, or like super hard to find a Scourge.
I can't care anymore.
Damn, what was I saying? See, when you go through so many things, you forget what I was saying. I don't like this curse. Let's just get rid of it, just in case.
Good day.
Damn it, what was I bloody about to say? You're probably screaming at your TV right now. You're like, this is what you're saying. Oh, that's right. Okay, so back to story time. So, 2017. Almost 10 years ago somehow. Unbelievable. I'm playing Pluggy. So, basically D2R before D2R. And I ended up finding all pieces of Tower Rush's set. So I found the belt, I found the helm, I found the chest, I found the weapon, and I was like, oh my god, I just want to find the amulet so bad. I just want to finish off the set. And I was just like, I know lifed Andariel. I'm just like, I had like a mission. I'm like, I am not stopping until I find Tower Rush's amulet. And I just kept running her over and over and over again. And sure enough, it drops. I complete Tower Rush's set for the first time ever. And I can tell you that that was a very, very happy moment in gaming for me. I ended up finding since then a few other, like a Shaco, a Thresher, one to Sorcerer skills. The Thresher has to be ethereal to be useful. That's not useful even if it was ethereal. Anyway, I still use Tower Rush's set. So I've done a overview on my Sork, and I've showcased the Tower Rush's set. Really like that set. You don't even have to use the whole thing. Even like the 3-piece set is really powerful as well. What was I playing? I don't know if I was recording or not, but I was playing a paladin. I'm pretty sure it was a paladin. played through the game, and Tower Rush's amulet dropped, and that was the best amulet I had at that point. So I just used it, even as a paladin. I think it's got a pretty high item level requirement though, 67, because it's got +2 to Sork skills. But its item level is quite low. That's why it's quite easy to find. Well, not easy to find, but you can find it like as early as Act 3 normal. We're going for 25 minutes. How long's left? Well, it's 9:30. This will go on to 10, so there's still like a whole nother half an hour. But I think I'll do a few more runs, and then I'll stop it there. I actually wasn't not intending on making this a video, but I wanted to do a video today. But this was such a good opportunity not to, like, it was such a good opportunity and didn't want to pass it up. So just a little bit of casual item finding. Found a Stone of Jordan. I really can't complain about that. Before testing, because I've just been playing this Barbarian just to go around to test my mic, and then I'll go and watch the video and be like, okay, I need to adjust the mic settings or game settings or whatever. I found a ethereal giant thresher today. Yesterday, I found a 7% magic find small charm. And that's just me running around in terror zones just trying to just set up my mic settings. It took me 10 hours.
Hello.
Anyway, if you like this kind of content, let me know, because I've been meaning to do like some dedicated magic find content with like a little bit of a twist, instead of me talking about Diablo, me talking about something else. So if it's something you're interested in, let me know. If you've done Andariel runs and had better luck than me, then let me know what you found. If you're one of the lucky people who found, 2 out of the 10 most rarest items in the game in a TZ Andy hour, probably don't comment that, because it's gonna make me salty. And on the way to 1,000 subs, that's when the money starts rolling in, and then I can start buying Bugattis. Probably should heal Harris. Another spied helm. That's awful. I have found both unique spied helms, I'm pretty sure. This will be the last run. So one of them's like you want it for a cold Sork, and the other one is just depressing when you identify it, because it could have been an item for a cold Sork, or even an Ice Maiden Amazon. Could be Greaves. 20 faster run walk, poison res, no good. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, this is just insane. This is probably just, very unexpected. So I got the grandfather, and that didn't drop off Andariel. So yes, I did end the video, but I continued on, and I thought I'll do a showcase of the items I found after, because I started finding some items. So yeah, bonus content. Found another perfect sunder. So we got the 70 fire sunder and the 70 lightning sunder in the same hour of Andariel farming. We got the Stone of Jordan. We did find a Lum rune. What other items did we find? Well, actually, we did find Draculs. However, they're right here, so got to identify them. What was this? That's nothing. Okay, we found this as well. The Redeemer, I think. The Zakharum's hand. I think the Redeemer is an alternative. This is which weapon is this? Ignores target defense. This is the. Oh wait, this is the exceptional one, not the elite one. Huh. Wonder if I've got this one. Anyway, it's a rare, fairly rare drop. So we've got away with 2 scepters. Let's just pop that in here. So you got Rust Handle and Rust Handle is just a normal. This is exceptional. We've got Demon Limb, I think. So got the enchant charges. Repairs durability, so this could be decent if you find ethereal. Even the damage on it is pretty good. It's not the fastest weapon, so I would still use this on the Berserk Barbarian if I had nothing else. Let's got Draculs, so let's compare them to the other one I have. I don't know if this is the only one I've got though. So I don't know if these are the only 2 I have. Like, I don't know if this was the second one. So we've got 14 strength, 7 life after each kill, 13 strength, 8 life after each kill, so 1 strength and life difference. Defense I don't really care about. Open wounds and the same. 9 life leech, 10 life leech. It's pretty much the same. 1 strength more, 1 life leech more. These are fantastic gloves for running Ubers and stuff like that. Did not find that. I did find these, but these aren't very good. It's like a failed Triangles. So Ghoul Hide, they're not very good. Damage to undead, basically. Did I find anything? Oh yes, the amulets. I found 2 green and 1 like just right after each other. Since we had luck with Decade, let's see what he gets us. Civerbs again, no Kazan, and Angelics. So no luck, no luck with that. And let's go and get our grandfather, which is the first time I found it in D2R. So it is not a grail find for me. I have found one before in Mithril Coil as well. Wait, that's not Tower Rushes, it's the other set. Still a decent belt. Colossus Crossbow as well. So yeah, it's crazy. I found that, I think of this one of these dudes here, because Andariel was here and then the Colossus blade dropped there. I think Terrazone just finished. Let's may as well check the gloves. Oh, ethereal, so they're no good. Okay, should probably pick up the grandfather because I've had a couple crashes recently. Alright, so let's have a look. Indestructible. 222 enhanced damage. Feel like that's not the greatest. I would guess that 250 is max. Max damage based on character level, attack rating. For some reason I thought this had crushing blow, but that's It's the other sword, which I don't have on me. Bolkarthos's Colossus Blade. So 590. I can't equip it, I don't have the strength. But on one hand damage is still 429. This is a solid weapon. You can chuck a shale rune in it and use this as your berserk. Because it doesn't have knockback. 80 to life, 20 to all attributes. It's a pretty sweet weapon. This is the first time I've gotten it in D2R. So that's a pretty amazing hour. A Stone of Jordan and a Grandfather. So just I thought this would be a little bit of extra bonus content I'd tack on the end of the video. So yep, so for the second time, goodbye.